Alright, YouTube, middle-aged white guy reacts, coming back again today with another Tom MacDonald. This one will be The Way I Am. Now, obviously, this is Eminem's beat. Eminem owns this beat, alright? Not like literally he owns it, it's his, but also how he put down on it back in the day, he made it his own. He owned the beat, alright? So, am I expecting Tom to outperform Eminem on his own beat? No, I am not. Absolutely not. But I expect him to be right there. All right. If M's is right here, I expect Tom's to be like right there. So we'll see how he does. Before we get into the video, hold on. Let me take that. Before we get into the video, I'm using a different software today to record it. The video quality seems like it's going to be a lot better through this software. The audio levels, the default settings were so far apart, and I've had to adjust them so much. I spent like an hour and a half tinkering with the mic and the system audio settings. So if any of it sounds off to you, let me know in the comments. Let me know, hey, you know, I can't hear the music or your voice. I can't hear your voice or your voice is too loud or whatever. Just let me know. But without further ado, let's get into it. Like I said, I don't expect him to beat Eminem at his own beat. All right. But I'm expecting this to be pretty wild, though. I'm ready for it. Had to mentally prepare. I did some calisthenics, got my my heart rate up because I'm pretty sure he's going to spike it.
Hey yo, the song is for anyone.
He's starting out the same way M starts his.
Shut up and listen. I'm not the artist, they're gonna turn to a puppet. I've been myself in the darkness and I'm the same way in public. Guess I'm a target cause they aren't a charge.
I'm myself when I'm alone, and I'm the same way in public. Or wait a minute, how do you say that?
I'm not the artist, they're gonna turn to a puppet. I've been myself in the darkness and I'm the same way in public. Guess I'm a target cause they aren't.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Totally different. I mean, what I thought it said first and what it actually says essentially is the same thing, but it's like so much deeper the way he puts it. So listen.
Shut up and listen. I'm not the artist, they're gonna turn to a puppet. I've been myself in the darkness.
I be myself in the darkness, and I'm the same way in public. All right. So what do they say? What's that saying? It is. God, let me get this right. It is character. Oh God, how does it go? Character is what you do when no one is looking. All right. Character is what you do when no one is looking. Meaning, will you do the right thing if nobody will know that you did the right thing or if you did the wrong thing? You know, like, okay, there's a $100 bill here, no one around, it's not mine. I could take it, no one will know. I could leave it there, and no one will know that I had the opportunity to take it and I passed. I'll get no glory, I get no blame, nothing. There's nothing in it for me, and if I still do the right thing, that is representative of my character. He said, I'm the same in the darkness as I am out in public. What happens in the dark? No one can see you. So when you're shrouded in darkness, you're able to do whatever you want, and no one can see you. So he is basically saying that whole character quote in that one little line. That's brilliant. That's just brilliant.
Guess I'm a target cause they aren't in charge of what they are stuck with. I wear my heart on my arm and I spill the guts on my stomach. All of a sudden I'm hunting cause they don't like what I said. But only dummies would choose to follow a wolf who is dead.
Oh! Only dummies will choose to follow a wolf to his den? Damn, man. You kidding me? Alright.
Spill the guts on my stomach. All of a sudden I'm hunting cause they don't like what I said. But only dummies would choose to follow a wolf who is dead. Tear the flesh.
That's nasty. That's nasty. Like, you're hunting me. I'm the predator. You're hunting me, though. I'm gonna lead you back into my territory. I'm gonna bring you back to my den. Now you're in my hood. You're in my neighborhood. This is mine. This is where my people are. You followed me to the den. All right, what happens when you corner any animal, especially a medium to large size predator? They're going to strike. They're going to lash out. So, if you think you're hunting them, you might want to call it off before you get back to the den. You've been following him quite a ways. Don't let him get back to his den, because then he's going to flip the tables on you. That's hard.
You looking just like a clown, and I'm the bull in the pen. And the labels aren't able to get in touch when they...
You look just like the clown, and I'm the bull in the pen. If you guys are not rodeo fans, I'm not a big rodeo fan, but I've seen them from time to time. The clowns, rodeo clowns, go out and, like, if the rider falls off the bull, they'll go and try to distracts the bull's attention, and then the bull charge them instead. And a lot of times these guys end up taking one for the team instead of the rider, who's usually in a compromised position because he just had fallen off. It's a hard line, man.
Like a clown, and I'm the bull in the pen. And the labels aren't able to get in touch when they call, cause I know all the A&Rs and I'm ignoring them all. Don't need a manager to help me, I keep blowing them off. And all the rappers who doubted me, I've been proving them wrong. They wanna give me a record deal to control me efficiently, cause as long as I ain't signed, I'll keep exposing the industry.
And is that not the truth or what? I was wondering when I first started hearing him, how in the hell he was saying the things he's saying, and still allowed to be on the internet and stuff like that, and allowed to produce music. And it started making sense when I figured out, like, it's just him and a couple of other people. It's him and his girlfriend and some other guy. So that's why they want to sign him. They probably are. He probably gets texts all day. They see all the money he's making. They want their cut first of all. And then the stuff he's saying has to be putting at least a small dent in their bottom line. So you want to mix him into the fold here, control his message, start toning him down a bit. He's not gonna happen.
Me, I've been proving them wrong. They wanna give me a record deal to control me efficiently, cause as long as I ain't signed, I'll keep exposing the industry. And they know if I put my name on that line, it's a victory. Then they'll censor my message and try.
Exactly. If I put my name on that line, it's a victory. Right? So they keep coming at him. Hey man, sign here. Look at this. I'll get you a whip. Here you go. Got you a whip right there. You want a house? Got you a house right there. Sign that. Yeah. Sign that. Yeah, and you're gonna be making like a bunch of pop songs about puppies and kittens for the next few years. But don't worry about that. Just sign. Go ahead and sign. Yep. That's exactly. Like, he's the type of artist that if a record label signed, if he didn't play ball, they would just kind of keep him in, like, purgatory, essentially. They would just keep him, they wouldn't drop his music, they wouldn't, they would just kind of keep him locked up to where he couldn't produce anything, and it just effectively would silence him.
To rewrite my history. I don't need the publicity. I need all of my friends to know if I disappear tomorrow, it's because of them. They want you empowered, they want you willing to spend all of the money on products so that they get their percent. But I'm a different breed of person. Liquor seeping through the surface. Try and cut me in, I'll drink the blood. The stitches leaking bourbon, and my fans are all amazing. I officially deserve them.
Oh man! Oh, that's such a hard line. My fans are amazing, and I officially deserve them. Like, I'm not even going to be humble and act like I don't, because what I'm doing is fucking amazing, and I deserve every one of these fans. He's earned them, and he has, man. He has earned his fan base the hard way. He grinded for it. Whatever he did, man, he worked hard, so keep that in mind.
Bourbon, and my fans are all amazing. I officially deserve them. I'll effectively eliminate and burn who tries to hurt them. The weapons and the
Not only do I deserve them, but I'll protect them from anyone trying to hurt them. You're not going to come at my fans without coming through me first. Man, this guy. Ugh.
Tries to hurt them, this my element. The weapons and the skeletons are evidence of everything I did. Well, I defended what was delicate. Machete blades and severed heads and human teeth on necklaces. Electric fences humming through the night while I'm confessing that I am whatever you say I am. It makes no difference to me if you won't shake my hand. I got my freedom of speech and I will make my stand. I will never take a seat to please the mainstream plan.
I got my freedom of speech, and I'm going to make my stand. I'm not going to whatever to the man or whatever he just said at that last one. Basically, I'm not going to conform. Like, this is again, one of his songs with that kind of message, man. And it's just this message is so important. So many people are shut down on the internet, and they're afraid to speak their piece, you know. And this kind of stuff just hypes you up, man. It just wants to get out there and just scream from the rooftops whatever your opinion about whatever topic is, you know. Even if you're not supposed to believe that, or you're going to get heat, it just makes you want to just shout it out, man. He has the courage to do it. We should all have this courage. This is what's missing. And it's easier said than done, because like I explained in another video, people with careers and kids and houses and stuff like that, like, we have a lot to lose. So that's why they know that they can manipulate one side of the discussion like that.
'Cause I am whatever you say I am. It doesn't matter to me if you guys see my plan. You are my gasoline and I'm the flame you fan. I don't know, it's just the way I am. I'm just a person who ain't afraid of the scrutiny. I'm not scared of the truth, and so through that there's immunity. And my dreams aren't only something I experience lucidly. They are what I've accomplished and what I'm about to do musically. Save the cars and the jewelry. You know I can't be bothered with all that superficial garbage. I'm an actual artist.
Man. Can't be bothered with the superficial garbage. I'm an actual artist. Like, God, man. My chest hurts. He just gets you so like, My chest actually doesn't hurt. I'm not having a heart attack. Don't call 911.
Cars and the jewelry, you know I can't be bothered with all that superficial garbage. I'm an actual artist. I only do this for therapy, not to fill up my wallet. They pop in Xanax.
God. Like, you think that's true? Like, I mean, how awesome would that be? I'm just doing this for therapy. I'm not trying to fill up my wallet. If my wallet gets full on the way to doing this, great. This is catharsis for me. This is how I put my feelings out and my anxieties out. And this is how I deal with things that I think that I can't necessarily, have an outlet for all the time. Like, that is, if that's true, I mean, at this point, it has to be. It has to be true, because I've never heard this guy tell a lie at this point. So, I wonder, did he just start rapping, like, about this stuff just to kind of get it off his chest, because he just couldn't keep it in anymore, and it's his therapy? Like, that's,
Can't be bothered with all that superficial garbage. I'm an actual artist. I only do this for therapy, not to fill up my wallet. They pop in Xanax to party. A party's not what I call it. I call it drug addicted rappers. If I'm perfectly honest, I call it numbing out the pain of being chained to the bottom of a
Yep.
ship that's sinking quick and
Calling it like it is, Tom. I mean, we call it a party, we could call it a good time, but let's actually say it for what it is.
numbing out the pain of being chained to the bottom of a ship that's
Numbing
sinking
all the
quick inside.
pain and getting chained to the bottom in a ship that's sinking, something or other, whatever other metaphors he's about to come with. This is just, I mean, and what else do you expect at this point? This is my, 11th song? I know what I'm expecting. I know what I'm getting into with this guy every time I turn on the camera now.
A promethazine bottle, they say it's lit, but it's really just a sickness that they swallow. And they can't mold me, they can't change me, cause the old me is the same me, and I'll stay me till they hate me, or the pressure drive me crazy. I've been medicated, hated myself and couldn't escape it. Now I face what I'm afraid of, embrace.
Man. Like, I just love, first of all, I love Angry Tom. And then I love when he starts going, like, off, especially like when he's just hitting, like, the same complex rhymes, like, complex rhyme scheme, I should say, not like the same rhyme over and over, but it's just like when he starts throwing these very complicated rhymes together, like it's just a thing of beauty.
The pressure drive me crazy. I've been medicated, hated myself and couldn't escape it. Now I face what I'm afraid of, embrace all the confrontation while my name keep coming up and all the same conversations.
Did I not go back far enough? I must have missed it. Hey, hold on. I want to hear it again. That's what I was trying to get to. Sorry about that.
Really just a sickness that they swallow, and they can't mold me, they can't change me, cause the old me is the same me, and I'll stay me till they hate me, or the pressure drive me crazy. I've been medicated, hated myself and couldn't escape it. Now I face what I'm afraid of, embrace all the confrontation while my name keep coming up and all the same conversations. He's pathetic, he's a racist, he's a vulture, man, I hate.
And actually that rhyme scheme was a lot simpler than what he made it sound like on the second listen. But, like, the way he hits it, it just, I don't know, man. Like, the first listen to, like, it just seemed like it was a lot more to it. And then the second listen, it's like, You know, not that it's just it's crazy how he could just take a simple rhyme scheme like that and just make it sound like there's so much more going on in it.
I don't get it, he's so basic and the culture should replace him. I'ma take him.
But the second part, like after the save me, hate me, whatever, that part of the rhyme scheme is what I'm saying was a little simpler than I thought. Then he starts in with like the really complicated stuff that I only got like the first snippet of before. I mean, this guy, whatever. Like what do you even say about him anymore?
Conversations, he's pathetic, he's a racist, he's a vulture, man, I hate him, I don't get it, he's so basic and the culture should replace him. I'ma take him off the playlist and not just laugh when they complaining, cause
nice.
I am whatever you say I am. It makes no difference to me.
This is a perfect way to take M's song. It keeps the spirit of it, but it's talking about a much more important subject matter. You know, I was going to say, it doesn't matter, but like, it's a much more important subject matter, to discuss. It's going deeper than M's song. So, I mean, he's still keeping the same spirit behind Eminem's song, and is just making it better.
If you won't shake my hand, I got my freedom of speech and I will make my stand. I won't never take a seat to please the mainstream plan, cause I am whatever you say I am. It doesn't matter to me if you guys see my plan. You are my gasoline and I'm the flame.
Doesn't matter to me if you can't see my plan. He's all, at this point, this guy, he has it all laid out. He already knows where he's going, what he's doing. And you guys might not be able to see it out there. It doesn't matter to me, though. I'm going to execute it. And when it's too late, then you'll realize what it was.
I don't know, it's just the way I am.
Is that it? Alright. We don't have to roll out 25 seconds. Perfect. Okay. That was great. That was absolutely great. Obviously, that's Eminem's song. That's Eminem's beat. Eminem still owns it, right? Eminem's here. I thought Tom would be like right here. I think he's about right there. I mean, he's just under it, man. That's crazy. I think Tom's message and the topic that he was covering was a lot more deep, than Eminem's. M was more of like a superficial kind of, dealing with who he was, all the things you think I am and whatever. So I like how he did that. Again, it was great. It's Angry Tom. I love Angry Tom. Yeah, it is what it is. It is a great song. Great song. Like I said, I still think M's is better. Just a hair. That's only because I've been listening to Eminem's for 10, 15 years now or whatever it is. So this is still fantastic. Another banger. Thomas MacDonald. All right, guys. YouTube, this is middle-aged white guy reacts, and I'm out.